Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me for the November 2016 Tarot with Animal Totem. For the tarot reading, we're going to be using the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, which is my own creation, and then we're going to follow it up with one card pulled from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which are also my own creation. As always, I have my book Tarot in the Modern World and my adult coloring books, but the big news this month is that the calendars are out. I've got the Tapestry of Life Mandalas, which has such really cool art in it. And then I've got the Rock and Roll Prophetess one that has the monthly cool art stuff in it too. I did another video, a real quick one that you can see everything. And then I have a coloring book also of the rock and roll thing. The thing that's cool about these calendars is they do have some astrology in them. But it's not astrology where you have to know how to read an ephemeris at all. It's got the basic astrology stuff that everybody wants to know, including the Mercury retrogrades. The Mercury retrogrades are going to be put in darker color, in gray. And it's got the new moon, the full moon, the quarter moon, and which sign it falls in. It tells you every month when the sun changes sign. Sun enters Taurus here. So these are some astrology things that everybody, you don't have to be an astrologer to understand, and a lot of people want to know, and they maybe don't understand how to really read an ephemeris. And it could take years to learn how to work all that stuff out. So this is an astrology calendar for everybody. In addition, it has all the holidays, including some pagan holidays. So there's lots of cool stuff in this, and this is a calendar that I'm gonna definitely use myself, and I just thought it would be a cool calendar that everyone would like to have. Additionally, I've got 2 more sets of lots out. I've had the Lots of Love, and I have also came out with the Lots of Answers and the Lots of Proverbs. Lots of Answers is sort of like a magic 8 ball. You would say yes or no, but there's 40 different possible answers. And then the Lots of Proverbs, you could get answers to your questions, but it also could be used for inspiration. And it has 40 different proverbs in them. So you can find all that stuff on my website by the eye in the sky or by checking below. I'm sorry to say that I was not able to get the Lots of Love card readings done this month. And after everything just exploded and went crazy last month, I just, well, first of all, it's too confusing to have them on YouTube with the regular readings. So many people thought that I had changed my regular readings to pay readings, which I had not. So I am going to find another provider, possibly Vimeo, but I'm checking into some other things, and it may not be until even till the first of the year till I come back to it. But I am coming back to it. I'm definitely going to come back to it. Because one of the things that's going to be starting up soon in December and in November is going to be the year ahead readings. So I was busy with the calendars. I'm going to be busy with the year ahead readings, but it will be back, but just not in this on YouTube, because it was just too much work on my part and it was too confusing for everybody. So anyways, now if you know how to do my readings work, you can go ahead and skip forward. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you a few things about how the readings work so you can get the most out of these readings. Have a great November, and I'll talk to you soon. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the reading. Hi there, Libra. Thanks for joining me for the October readings. Let's get into it. What is going on? Oh, this isn't October. It's November. I know that. Your first one's this morning, so I'm a little foggy, but I'm also a little pretty fresh, so. Let's see what's going on for Libra in November. Oh, the world. That's nice. Nice, nice, very nice for Libra. Libra, November. I keep wanting to say October because that's your birthday. Okay, so we got this one, and I was going to grab this one. And then we got 2 more for Libra. 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 Alright, well, the Death card did come out, but don't freak out about it. just means a big change. You know, death is just a big change. It's not necessarily, very rarely is it an actual death. You know, I'm going to jump down here to this death card and show it to you. Because it's sort of like the very last card. It's like you're making big changes in your life. It could be an actual death, but I feel like if it were, it would be somebody who's already passed into spirit. And that they're around you. Because the star is the card of the higher forces being around you. The spirit guides, the angels, the, you know, protection, guidance. And when it's next to death, it can mean somebody who's in spirit, but it's not a bad thing at all. It's and I'll tell you what, another thing, because the Ten of Rods is in reverse, there could have been somebody who passed who was you know, they were sick or hurt for a long time, carrying a heavy load, or even it was a heavy load on you to watch them suffer or something like that. But that's not the point to focus on. The point to focus on is star, and that's that spirits, that angels. They're there to help you. Oh, excuse me, they're there to guide you. You know, it shows it in connections with this stuff that we just talked about. There's some kind of load being released and a change. But also it's connected to the central card here, which is the Three of Cups. Now the Three of Cups is a card of happiness, celebration. I feel like star is leading you to this. Your spirit guides and angels are leading you to this, to go to this event or be with this group of people, and it's because there's something good or important that could happen there. One of the things, it could have even been something that already happened at a celebration, possibly even around your own birthday last month, because the person that's next to this, that's kind of, man, just getting in here, I don't know if you see him, hello everybody. This person is an air sign. It's representing as an air sign, which is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and could very well be you. But it does feel like they're rushing towards this Three of Cups, this celebration, this gathering of people. So this could have already even been something that happened in this last air sign, which coincidentally is Libra, your sun sign, or your whatever sign, rising moon. It could have been something that happened then, or, you know, Halloween, well, it wouldn't have been Halloween, but, well, you know, October, no, September, October, or something that even happened around your birthday. Sorry, the cat just slobbered on me. Sorry, I gotta wipe not slobbered on me, but wiped his wet nose on me. I don't like that. Anyways, so, yeah, I'm not going to shoo him away because he gives me some extra mojo sometimes. I think you get the best readings when the cat jumps in here. But back to this, the world, if it say this is you too, so there's going to be some big change, but also the world is above you. The world is, you know, pretty much the best card in the deck. It's going to, whatever this thing is, it's going to surpass your expectations. It's going to be bigger, better, more than you ever thought. You know, this says opus, but I thought it said push. So it may be something that you have to do a final push for, or something that you have been pushing for, and you need to keep pushing for, because that changed into the word push. There does seem to be somebody in reverse up here. You know, there's this Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody who could be a water sign, which is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, but it could also be just somebody who is, there's light shining on that thing there. That light is at a weird angle. I wonder if I turn this other light on if it'll change anything. Oh, no, that's too harsh. Sorry. That is very harsh lighting. Okay, but anyways, even if it's not a water sign person, it might be the time of water of Scorpio. We're going to be in Scorpio for much of this month, okay? So it just might be that, you know, when things are in Scorpio, we're still kind of, you know, in the early parts of the month of November, we're still kind of, you know, things aren't popping yet. You know, they're just not quite popping yet. But the world has the potential, and the world being right above your head, and the sword pointing right at the world. Even if this is a different person here, this sword pointing right at that world. That's something big is about to. You're embarking on something pretty big here. It looks like a Libra. I wanted to call you Scorpio. I've been calling every single sign Scorpio. It's just getting a little frustrating and ridiculous. I don't know why my brain wants to do that, just because it's Scorpio time. It's saying don't worry about the money. There is some kind of money thing happening here. Don't worry about the money because the world is here. I think the world has to do with a lot of your finances, or some kind of big financial thing too. Some big financial push. This just keeps saying push. Because upright, this card is like worrying about money. In reverse, like, I'm not worried about money anymore. This could also be somebody who's kind of stuck in poverty mode and is sort of like a naysayer, and may say, you know, always be trying to call you back to reality, you know. Like if you're trying to dream a big dream, this may be somebody saying, well, that's not how it is. You know, this is what, snap out of it, be in reality. Really, it's like this. We need to be fearful, and we need to be scared about prosperity and money. That's reality. That's real life, you know. Well, it's, you know, it's you're going to keep creating it if you keep focusing on what is. Whatever is what you've created thus far. You always have the opportunity to change everything at any time. You know, life can change in a dime, as they say. But it could, they usually say that over bad things, but it could totally change for good things, too. It feels like there has been some kind of loss or being misfairly treated over this money stuff here. But it's telling me not to dwell on it. Or this could be somebody that's saying, well, you know what happened last time. Well, look at what happened last time when you took a chance. You know, it feels like for a lot of you, this is somebody just right in your ear about some negative stuff, trying to, you know, Debbie Downer over there, trying to be, you know, discouraging. Or maybe not even just trying to be discouraging, but their words are very discouraging. Their attitude is very discouraging. This could be, if something was taken away from you, I feel this may be the perpetrator, you know, this or whatever. That's a harsh word. This may be the person that had happened with, you know, maybe they borrowed money from you and they didn't pay you back. Maybe you were overlooked for a job or promotion, and this was the person calling the shots or something like that. But whatever it is, death is saying it's time to put that behind you, and that it's time to meet some new people for sure. With the Three of Cups here, it's like get out and socialize, get out and mix and mingle. Spirits and angels are leading you to something. When stars in the spread, it's a magical month. It's a month of magic is happening, higher forces are at work, you're being led, you're being guided. If you listen, this is what you should be listening to, not this. And even if this isn't an actual person, sometimes this could be like this, the nagging in your head. Sometimes this is, you know, it was an actual person, but they're not still around in your ear, but their words are echoing and having a negative effect. So, and the sword, this just keeps popping at me too, the sword, and that you want to cut through all that, cut through the bullshit, cut through and pursue the world, because it's right there for the taking. It's going to involve other people. So maybe this is you and this is the other people, or maybe this is a particular new person that you may meet by interacting in these groups. This may be an actual group that you're going to interact with a common interest or goal. You know, some people who are interested in, because it does seem like there could be business transactions, although this is more of a card of fun friendships. It does seem to feel like there could be some business transactions that pop out of this. So maybe it's some kind of common group, you know. There's meetups, there's all sorts of things. It could be, you know, support groups, things like this. But you come together for this common cause, and it's the world. Maybe it's the world of change you're going to make. Maybe it's a group that's fighting some injustice or something like this with your sword drawn over here. And maybe you're really going to make a difference. And maybe this is, you know, something or someone who was like, oh, you can't never make it. You can't fight City Hall. You know, I just feel very cynical energy coming from this card, you know. Whether it's a real person that's in your life now, a person from your past, or again, your own inner nagging or remembrance of the imprint of this. So it's time to release that imprint. Forge new ground. The world is open to you. It has very strong connections to people. You're not going to do it alone. No man is an island, I just heard. It's not going to be something that you're going to do alone. It's going to be done through group activities and people joining together and finding people of like interest in common things. And it won't be hard to do because you're being led to it. Just follow that. Instead of following this voice that says no, 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 the cynical voice, follow the highest voice, your higher self. Oversoul, number 7, was it? Was that book, Oversoul number 7? That just popped into my head. Alright, everybody, let's get that animal totem. Hey, if you like these animal totems, you know, there's a daily one posted on my site, which you can reach from the eye in the sky. And there's also a weekly one that I do just for the Facebook people, and you can find that through my website or down below will be a link. So what is that animal totem? I got one card here, I got one card. Oh, peacock. I like peacock. Excuse me. I need a drink of water, excuse me. Take a look at the card while I drink some water. Yeah, so peacock, let's take a look. Flamboyant, elegant, proud, sacred. Death, resurrection. Death is in here too, and death is in the death card. That was the first card I wanted to go to. Death, resurrection, immortality. The phoenix rises. Adding color to your personal style. The spotlight is on you. Strut your stuff. Oh yeah, get out and shake a tail feather. That's what I saw. That's what popped into my head when I pulled this card. You know, shake a tail feather. Get out there and mingle with some new people. You know, this the death card though. That's the part that really gets me. Yeah, you have this death card, and yeah, the death is in here too. So there's some big changes afoot. In order to, if you're not happy with the way things are going, then you're going to have to change your path. There's no fairy godmother that just comes in and waves a magic wand and everything's different. Everything has to change. If you want change, everything has to change. There has to be a death to your old self in order for a new life to begin. You can't go around doing the same thing over and over again and expecting that different result. There was another point I wanted to make about Star. Oh, Star will lead you and guide you, but it's up to you to take the action. You can't, and giving away your power in the form of blame or the form of looking outside yourself. You always got to look inward. The change comes from within. Change your vibration, then you're going to be magnetically drawn to new, different people of a similar vibration, and then the world is your oyster. Okay? Alright, Libras. Hey, everybody. Check out these calendars. These are so cool. I mean, I'm not just blowing my own horn. These are the calendars that I would like to have, so I made it myself. And it's chock full of so much good information, but yet it's not overly burdensome with astrology. And all the other stuff I have, the decks, the books, I have other books on my website. And I have all the divination tools, the new lots and everything. If you go to the Eye in the Sky, I'll take you to my site and you can check that out. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a forecast. I never overpost. And you can do that through Facebook too. I do not overpost on there as well. Hey Libra, thank you guys for everything you do, including donating, which keeps the readings free, liking and sharing through social media and commenting. I appreciate it all so much. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of November, and I'll speak to you soon.